Hello guys, it's me, Mythos, and in this video we're going to talk about some arm wrestling, and I got the Ambu Betustrap. So, this will be the final part of the predictions, so the part 3, and now all the predictions will be here. Let's see if I've changed my mind, or if I'm still hanging to my original thoughts. Well, let's start off with Larsson versus Battaglia. So, like I said last time, I'm not actually going to change my mind that much on that one. I think it's gonna be Philip Larsson with that dominant hand control. He's probably gonna take the hand, and then it will be a bit too much for Battaglia to handle, and perhaps even Philip Larsson's side pressure will be a bit too much, will become a bit too hot to handle by Battaglia, and that will be it. I don't remember what I scored it originally, but I'll say proudly 3-0 Philip Larsson. Next match. From my cheat sheet I see that it will be Snizana, I think that's how you pronounce it, against Elina Persson. And that's definitely how you pronounce that. Now, this is gonna be the debut for Elina, but I'm not sure about Babayeva. I think that Babayeva has done an East vs West before this. And she's a multiple-time WAF champion. And actually, even Elina, she's quite young, but she's a really decked-out Swedish champion. So from here, up north, she's done great work in this category. So I think it's gonna be an interesting match. Perhaps I will actually give the slight edge to Babayeva. I think she might be just a tiny bit stronger, but I will not be surprised if Persson outworks her, if she finds a way out. At the same time, it is the first time she's in an East versus West competition, and because of the level, sometimes the nerves can get the better of you, and she's going against a good, fierce competitor. So I believe that will be an insane battle, and Elina, jag hejar på dig för fan. Let's go! So, next match, we have Kanai versus Marharit. Tell you the truth, Petro is very good, and Yoshinobu Kanai is just better. I might have called out this match before, I don't remember, but I will do it again anyways, it doesn't matter. Kanai with that Iron Steel Kinku move. He will just hit that shit, boom, and then Petro, because he's that hook puller, he will try and be like, boom, hit that shit, and then Kanai will stop that. He will be like, oh yeah. Actually, that's Todd Hutchings. He will be more like, oh, Tatakai no Sake, and that's a Street Fighter reference. I love Ryu, man. I love Ryu. Anyways, Kanai will catch that in the King's move, and I think that Petro will slowly bleed out. Perhaps Petro might be a bit too much in the beginning, but then after that it will be pretty much over. So I'm giving it like 3-1, worst case scenario for Kanai 3-2. Kanai is really good. So for Petro Marharit, I think that will be a really good test. Next up, we have Mindaugas Tarasaitis, Daniil Ustadinov. Great match. I just saw Mindaugas fight against Tom Holland. I saw it for a couple of days ago on the Arm Wars channel, and like Mindaugas himself said, it was uncomfortably close, more close than he'd like it to be. And I don't know if that's just Tom Holland having upgraded that much, or if Mindaugas didn't go there focused. But at the same time, I don't like how much trash talking Mindaugas does against Daniil. It feels like he might not be taking this as seriously as he should, because Daniil he's really good, and I think this will be an insane battle. But I think ultimately, even if Mindaugas doesn't show up at peak shape, and I think that he will be he might even be better. I think he's sandbagging a bit. I just hope that he doesn't like do stuff in the match that will cost him. Anyways, I'll give it a solid 3-1 Mindaugas Tarasaitis. But it's gonna be a battle. It might even be 3-2. I really look forward to that match. Next up, I haven't changed my thoughts. Left arm, Matt Mask versus Kalina. It will be like, oh, that's a wall. I think Kalina will be too much. Unfortunately for Matt Mask, too much. I think he will be very dominant. Kalina has been working really, really hard. And unfortunately, Matt Mask, I was listening to Devon's live stream as well. He still hasn't fully committed to arm wrestling. And I think that's such a shame for like his build, for his frame. He will be terrible for everyone at 105 and even 115 kg. And because he's a bit younger than Devon, he might even be a real beast in the super heavyweight if he puts the time down and does arm wrestling full time. But I guess things in his personal life are still holding him back. So much respect, but come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Go for it. Please go for it. I love the Wild Horse. So I'm rooting for ya, but I think Kalina will... Prove me wrong, man. Prove me wrong. Next up, Camille. I won't say it. I will get demonetized. Jablonski. Versus David Ödatikan. And you might be wondering why these dramatic pauses. Well, because this is a very dramatic, very Russian matchup. Dadkan will be like, Konstantinov Dimitrov Bililim. And then Camille will be like, yes, do you remember Las Vegas? I beat Devon 6-0. And that's pretty much gonna be the whole talk, because I don't think there will be much more talk in this matchup. I think leading up to the match, it's not that exciting. Actually, scratch that. Most of these matches, we haven't seen really good build-up yet, and I'm waiting for it. We are like 1 month out at this point, so please, more hype, please bring the heat. Anyways, I believe that Dadkan vs Camille might be closer than I originally thought when I saw the release of the match. When I saw the release of the match, I was like, Dadkan will smoke him! He will kill him! And then I was thinking about it and I was like, yeah, but Dadkan, he always like hurts himself. And then Camille, he has upgraded a lot, especially on his left arm. That like pressing lane, he's starting to like be a bit more efficient on the supination press. And I think that if he gets there, great. I think that will be a bad day for Dadkan. But even if he like catches him on that flop, I think that's still great. And interestingly enough, Camille has been working a lot on his hook as well. So I'm interested to see how that might work out, because even Krudecha managed to stop Dadkan a couple of times on the left arm inside a hook, which is not Krudecha's main weapon, and that's the weapon that Camille has been working on. And as much as I hate to say it, Camille, even though there's been a lot of talk, even though there's been a lot of controversy, and even though sometimes you're a bit too obnoxious, and you know what, I shouldn't blame you, I'm obnoxious too, but come on, man. Anyways, I think you're the favorite. I think you might take this. You will probably take it. It's gonna be close. I'm gonna give it a 3-1. Dadkan might get you once. He might even get you twice, but I don't know if he can do it thrice. And that's why, Camille, you win, because Dadkan doesn't have the endurance to finish you 3 times. That's my call, that's the end. Hit that. Next match, Oleg Zok versus Rosic. Tom Rosic, if I remember correctly. This match, I called it before. I believe that Oleg, if he doesn't do anything incorrectly, if he times it everything perfectly, and if he comes in focused and not cocky, he gets it. It's not gonna be that complicated. I think Tom will try to hit that inside lane and he will get caught off guard, not really off guard, but his wrist will be taken. Maybe he has worked a bit more on his angle so that he can like hold a bit more with his bicep if the wrist goes. So that might prove the match a bit more interesting. But still, I believe that Oleg Zog will be too much, the hand will be too much, and the angles will be a bit too much, and he will take it. And if he doesn't take it like quite dominantly in the first couple of rounds, we might see a war, and that will be interesting for Tom's, like, in his favor. But we'll see. I don't know. It's quite an exciting match. Honestly, most of the matches in the lightweight category are very exciting for me. And talking about exciting matches. Vasconcelos versus Barbora. Now see, I love me a dark angel. I love the angel, and I would like to see the angel slay the Dark Queen. But Barbora, I think might be a bit too much. At least that's what I thought a couple of hours ago. But now I'm flip-flopping, because I hear now that people that have talked with a Barbora are saying that Barbora is very confident that she will win. And she wasn't even that confident with her right arm. She's more confident with the left than the right arm. And then I'm like, what is going on? What is this? So, because of that, first time I was rooting for her, hoping she would win, whilst in my brain I was thinking Barbora, in my heart I wanted Gabby, but now, you know what? I think even my mind is going a bit more with Gabby. She's decked out, her left arm has always been lethal, and now she's saying that she's better than ever, and she's confident as well. The only thing that will mess this up is if she's cocky, if she's arrogant. And I don't think she will be arrogant. She has fought with Barbora twice, and she knows what happens when she doesn't take it all too seriously and doesn't fight the correct way against Barbora. So I think experience will talk in this one, and you know what? Boom! Bam! Dead center, stop it. She will be like Todd Hutchings on Barbora's. Next match. Now, this match is a match that Devon is very excited about, and I understand. He wants to go down on 105 kg and ruin that category once more. But you know what? Petrenko versus Nugo Chikadze. Nugo is strong. He's very strong. What he did to Matt Mask, I wasn't that impressed, as most people seem to be. I was thinking that that might happen. The only way I thought that it will not happen is if Matt Mask will have really become stronger for that match. Otherwise, when I was thinking about it, and then when I was listening and they were saying that he wasn't really focused and he was doing other stuff at the same time, Matt Mask that is, I was like, okay, this is gonna be a bloodbath. And I was telling that to my family and everybody that I knew, because ain't no way that Nugo would lose against Matt Mask when Matt Mask's strongest weapon is hand control, and he hasn't worked on that arm enough. So you know what? I wasn't that surprised about that. And even the streak that Matt Mask had before that, the people that he beat, they were either out of their best shape whilst he was training semi-consistently for being Matt Mask. And this might sound like I'm trashing on Matt Mask. I'm not. I'm just very disappointed. I really want Matt Mask to do greatly, and he's not focusing on the sport, so I have to be critical. And saying all this, why I'm saying all this, is to say Nugo Chikadze is a bit overrated. And now I started controversy. Hear me out. The man is great at what he does, and he's very special. in a kind of special ed kind of way. No, I'm kidding. I will not drop the same comment as Devon. Come on, man. No, but seriously now. He has all these problems and he's working around them, and he's being highly competitive on an elite level of arm wrestling. That's highly impressive. It's at least motivational, and that should show us that if you strive towards something for long enough and with enough passion, no matter what, you will see improvements. So, bless you, Nugo, for showing us the way. But Petrenka is a decked out champion. And as much as people would like to see Nugo win, to see the upset, I think it will be just like it was before Devon beat Petrenko to a pulp. I think Petrenko will destroy. It might look close on like the first round, maybe. But even then, I'm not so sure actually. I think it will be bad for Nugo. And I think the dream of Devon going down to 105 will have to wait. Until eventually when Petrenko will be like, okay, rematch, I got you now. I'm closer now, let's go, old man. But until then, the 105 will belong to Petrenko, or like we all know, to Devon. So next up, Girakashvili versus Todd Hutchings. 2 words. Grip. I guess it's 1 word. Yeah, Todd Hutchings, total decimation. 4-1, 4-2, 4-0, I don't know, it will just look ugly. And Irakli, you are gone, erased. You need to blast way more, man, you need to blast way more. You need to have the body of a 115 kg person in a 95 kg category. And until you do that, until you destroy your liver and your kidneys and everything, Todd Hutchings got your number. Go home. Now, next up, Dave Chafee against Ibrahim. I swear I say his name incorrectly every time. Ibrahim, but I think it's spelled with a G. Sagov versus Chafee. Oh, why haveth the gods not send a better match than this? Oh, why? What do you mean by that? I mean that this match, it will be quick. It will be so quick. It will be either be quick towards Chafee or it will be quick towards Sagov. I don't see a war happening here. If a war happens in the first round, then the second and the third round will be really quick for Sagov. And if it's gonna be quick, then it will be Sagov going caveman shit right on Chafee's arm. And if that happens, then it's GG, like, yeah. And then on the other side, if Chafee is going real caveman shit from like close the thumbs, close and then rut to the side, I mean, it's GG, what can you do? I mean, when you have these two beasts, it can only end in 3-0 or 3-0, and there is no war. Now, the question is who I'm leaning towards, who will be the one that takes it? Well, honestly, I think I changed my mind. I think that I'm now leaning towards Ibrahim Sagov. Not because I've seen anything special from him, no. Just because I think that Chafee, I don't know, I'm not getting a hot feeling from Chafee, you know? He's saying he's excited and he's thrown a couple of comments, but I don't know how to take his silence. I can either take his silence as being fully focused and ready for anything that comes, or silence because he's uncomfortable. And we know Chafee is the silent type. He's more European than he is American in that sense. But you are having the match that's supposed to be like a career 180 for you. You've been losing for so long against the super heavyweights. And you still don't come out like causing some damage. I mean, even Vitaly is dropping videos all the time where he's like bicep curling and scheisse like that, and then he's going against like 3 people on the table. Like, I mean, Chafee, where you at? Or perhaps am I the one that's not caught up? Maybe that might be the case. I have been busy, I haven't been keeping up. So please, if you are more informed than me on this scenario, tell me, has Chafee leveled up enough? And do you think that he will beat Ibrahim Sagov? Or will Sagov just wing straight to the side and rip through him? I'll leave that one up to you. On the next one, and the main event, we have Vitaly, Table Will Show, Laletin, and Jerry, the tongue gingerbread man, Cadoret. That's one occasion. The other occasion will be That's the second occasion. But there is always a sliver of hope. When somebody is a bit of a noob, and you know, Vitaly is a bit of a noob. And when that case happens, when somebody is a bit of a noob, you have Jerry, and he's really dangerous. He sticks that shit. And if he sticks it once, he can stick it twice. And if he can stick it twice, if your name is not Devon Larratt, Michael Todd, then I think you are in for a long night. So I'm not changing my call. I made this call from the beginning. I think it will be Jerry. I think it will go once. I think it will go twice. But then the third time, it will stick. And it will stick badly. And from then on, I think it takes it. Just like that. I really do. I think Jerry will come in like he came in against Gennady 2 or 3 years ago, and he will cause a total havoc upon the arm wrestling world. Because suddenly, this prodigy, the one that's supposed to be third in the world, gets bumped down to like, I don't know, he will go like to 6th place or something? 7th? I don't know, these rankings are crazy at this point. And Jerry is suddenly in the conversation for being like top 4, top 3. It will be insane. It will just throw the whole the whole rankings to the oblivion. It will be crazy. But that's the power of Jerry. When you're not prepared, when you don't really know how to fight that style, he just comes in and takes it all. He grabs the money, he takes it easy money. He should be called easy money. No, not really. Nobody should be called easy money in these categories. Anyways, why am I so hyped, you might think, you might ask yourself. Well, I am hyped because this card is amazing. It's truly a great card. And considering everything that has happened in the last while with the arm wrestling world, I can't stop being excited. This is an exciting prospect. We're getting great matches. We have 3 guest arm wrestlers that's amazing in their own right. We will have Hermes, we will have Devon, and we will have Levon all in the same place. And then we will have Vitaly, Jerry, we'll have Dave Chafee, Irakli, we will have Todd Hutchings, we will have Elina Persson. I mean, come on. We will have Gabby, we will have all the greats. The only one missing, honestly, it's Brazink. That will be crazy. And think about it, it's still 1 month left. Who knows, maybe even Brazink joins the ranks. And then we're in it, yo. It's gonna be East vs West Double X. Prepare for Triple X in like 3 years. Sayonara, thank you for watching. See you around.